going for slightly, and that cost him that frame. And there you see it, just full stretch, and just look how much cue he'd thrown out from his hand to the tip of the cue. Was quite a lot, and he knew that that could have cost him the frame, and it did.
Yeah, just his facial expression there, and then he walked back to the seat. He knew Ding was cueing well, and you could just tell that he thought Ding was going to knock in a break there.
Thank you. Frame 12. Selby to break.
Mark might come around with 2 reds. The back of the pack, he's just coming around to see where they plant. Obviously not.
Foul. 딩전휘vssel비.
Poor shot for Mark Selby. He's normally quite strong in the safety department, but at the moment making a few unforced errors.
Not like him, Ken. He's usually very competent in the safety department. Now, Ding has had a look at trying to leave himself where the tip of the cue is, to get in that gap. Maybe better to play down for the blue, and then he could drop on the red to the right of the black. So if he tries to get on the black, he'd have to be so precise. I think he may change his plan and try and get down for the blue and then up to the reds and black. I think that was a better choice. To try and drop on the black where he'd pointed his cue would have been quite a tough shot. Now he can get the black open in a couple of shots time. He's overhit that by a long way. It's amazing how far he's overhit that. He should have been on a straight
6
black, or straight red rather. I'll just stick the other white ball up. This is where he should have landed. A good recovery, but he needs another good pot now. I think he's got his potting boots on here this morning. He wants to have a go at everything. He's cueing beautifully, and he's obviously feeling very confident. And
12.
He's just going to have a go. Well, there.
There's his potting boots there.
Yeah, potting shoes. What about those new trainers you got, Ken? Blue suede trainers, huh? Where did you get them from?
I'm a big Elvis fan, Dennis.
Well, I'll try not to
30.
step on them. Meanwhile, Ding now looking at getting back up to the black spot area. I think he's gone a little bit too hard again. This is a quick cloth, and he's done exactly the same as he did previously. The red he played for,
80.
left of the black. He's ran it too far. he going to try and cut this in as well? He needs the blue to come to his rescue.
딩전휘 80.
There's another red available to the opposite corner, but well, he had a great chance there, but he let the cue ball run away a couple of times. Just a wee bit of pressure on this pot. The green's not helping. Got to get this because of the red over the pocket, the opposite corner. He's usually pretty good under pressure, but this is not a gimme. He's pretty close to the green with his hand there, as you can see. If he's hampered, he's a bit unlucky.
Yeah, he was a bit unlucky, didn't he? He just tried to nudge that red just to the left of the black, just away, and open up the black into this right-hand corner pocket. Just missed the cannon. Now he's got to leave the cue ball somewhere around where the green pocket is. Try and block that red. It's over this bottom left-hand corner pocket by blue and green, if possible.
Yeah, as Ken mentioned, if he could get the white somewhere over there, the blue would block the path for the red near the corner, or even slightly to the left of that other, well, it's a little snowball I've put up on the table. That's where he needs to get. He's in the pocket. That's a poor shot.
Foul.
Played a thicker contact.
딩전휘 4.
Yeah, more or less caught the brown half ball, and just the in-off was always on then.
Bomb.
We keep mentioning the longer matches. You play them in little mini sessions, 4 frames. You try and set your stall out to maybe win the session 3-1. And if Ding can take this frame, that's exactly what he will have done. And he'll be 4 frames ahead, but he hasn't dropped nicely on the colour here.
Yes, well, he has the blue into the green pocket. You could screw back for the red just to the right of the black, but for once he's actually refusing a pot. He hasn't refused many this morning, but he sort of senses that ďvsselbi is not at the top of his game, so he just wants to try and keep the pressure on him. It's amazing what goes through players' minds. If Ding had been possibly 7-4 behind, he may have taken that blue on, but he just senses that ďvsselbi at the moment is a little bit vulnerable. He's had a shaky start to this opening session this morning.
Foul and miss. 딩전휘 4.
Well, he was trying a very, very thin snick. And he's tried to pull off a terrific safety shot, because he's trying to get back down the table from that position with a thin snick. You'd have to be so precise.
Yes, and you've also got to be careful of the double kiss on the way back of hitting that red. So, as you said, it's Very difficult, this shot. And he's played it very well. And he has left the red. I think the red at the bottom of the cluster does go into this left-hand corner pocket, and there won't be too much pressure on it. Play it as a shot to nothing. Back up the balk.
Yeah, the red you mentioned, Ken, he can't play it plain ball because he would cannon into the red. It's near the right side cushion, so he needs a little touch aside if he wants to take that pot on to avoid that. You can see him cueing to the side of the cue ball there. Well, he couldn't have got any closer, but he may have covered this one. If it keeps on running, the blue may come to his rescue. I'm not sure. Must be tight. I think it cuts. He was very close to the pot, very close to, well, he did cannon that red I mentioned, but the blue hasn't come to his rescue, as you can clearly see. Needs to keep rolling a bit. Oh, another couple of rolls and he was perfect on the green to get up for the reds next to the black. We just show you I'm snicking that red in. Just another few inches and he was perfect on the green. Now it's just a little roll up.
Mark Selby 1.
Couple of ways of escaping here. You could come off 2 cushions and just nestle into the bunch of reds. That's nowhere near. A long way short.
Mark Selby 4.
Playing with lots of side, but it's a funny angle he's choosing. He could have gone off 2 cushions, as I mentioned, but
obviously didn't have 3 wee bigs this morning, Dennis. That was very short pace, wasn't it? But as you said, it's a little bit tricky. He's got to sort of swerve around this with a lot of right-hand side. I think the more straightforward one is the 2 cushion escape, as you mentioned.
That's the one I thought. I mean, there's a risk you could possibly leave, but if you lay on it dead weight, you'd be okay. This is a tougher shot the way he's going. More pace. If he just lands on it, well played, very good. He had to be so precise with that.
This looks pretty good. Yeah, just another couple of rolls with that cue ball and it would have been perfect. However, it has left a possible pot here for Mark Selby.